So Shaddolls are the shit again. Shaddolls were never bad. They just took a vacation. I could only see it now if these cards could talk. Well, people are playing Cleaves and Necros and shit, and they're not paying attention to little old us. And we're just gonna take a vacation until they realize we're still amazing. The fuck? Now, I'm not gonna say that I always knew Shaddolls were good, but if you just look at what an archetype does, regardless of format, if a archetype does something consistent and what they do that's consistent is effective against other decks, then in my eyes, all four of them, I consider that good. Shaddolls never exactly changed. It's just the people are really fickle. But this is Yu-Gi-Oh! It's normal shit. Nobody should talk about it. Okay. Shaddolls are back or something. I say they're back like they never left. Shaddolls can main mistake. And I believe that this is somewhat inspired by the OCG. Again, that's not a problem. I'm just saying. The only search card in the deck, if there is one, is Hedgehog. Search with Hedgehog, then set the mistake, and then your opponent's turn happens, and then you'd be like, I'm going to try to search. You'd be like, fuck you. Reason number two is because Construct requires at least a light monster for its fusion material, and you can play things like Effect Veiler, which is kind of sort of okay against Necros. Not to say that it's specifically good against it, but it is nice to be able to be like, fuck you, to that Trishula. And on top of this, because apparently this is some innovative shit, and people were really slow like snails. Or maybe my fingers are moving faster than a snail would. But Artifact Lancia. Didn't I talk about Lancing, ass nigga? Didn't I talk about that shit? Artifact Lancia is seeing play. I'm not saying that I predicted this shit, but I just knew. Banishing cards, huh? Not today, motherfucker. To a lesser extent, Shaddolls can play Crush Card Virus. Again, this isn't really that serious against anything else but Necros. Let me see your hand, nigga. On top of the fact that you made a mistake. On top of the fact that you have Veiler and Artifact Lancia in the main deck. I'm not saying everybody could do it, but it's possible. It's just simply a matter of adaptation, ladies and gentlemen. You could really have something like a Watt deck, or something like a Badolce deck, and just play shit that's just conveniently good against Necros. You could really just be like 3-Mind Crush, have like the slim number of cards that fit the archetype, and then a bunch of hate against Necros, and then the deck will be good. This is basically what Shaddolls did. I am not stroking my own dick. I say that for private time. But things like this seem to be some type of surprise. And the things that are said aren't exactly considered unless Jeff Jones, who co-signs that shit. But regardless of how you got to this point right now, Shaddolls are good again. Yes, they are. What the fuck are you going to do about it? So I'd like to thank everybody for watching. Appreciate it. If you'd like to support me in some form or fashion, all I ask is you spend literally seconds out your day and click an advertisement. Money goes towards rent, and I'd be grateful and appreciative, and I'll say thank you very much in advance if you can find some time to help me out. Now, the stuff that I say in these videos, if they're right or wrong, I stand by them. But I was right about Artifact Lancia. People was like, it's not going to matter. I understand if you don't want to admit it. It's cool. I don't need you to do that. My ego's big enough as is.